We are picking winners and cooking up wins.
Hooray!
Mr. Morgan, man,
Good
to
morning.
the Horse Racing Handicapping Podcast. Coming to you live here from San Diego Park doing the Pick 6 for you races 4 through 9. And before we get started, we actually had some technical difficulty, and we won't be able to get that first half of the Pick 6 to you as we are giving out our information, but we will give it to you at the end. Stick around so you can get all the races for your Pick 6 ticket. So with that, let's bring in our analyst, Zach, Magic Chip Z, and how...
Okay, we got the three down. They're mysteries to you right now, but those three are in. You got to stay around and listen for those last ones. Believe me, this is going to be put big winners on your Pick 6 ticket. And hey, you might come out here with $250,000. Who knows? Let's get it rolling. Let's go.
And then we have Jerry Huckley G.
It's an exciting day at Santa Anita today. You gotta stick with us. Listen closely. Maybe one little ticket, one little key that brings you that ticket, that big ticket win that you need. MMT in the house. Let's go.
I'm your host, Dennis on the Grill D, along with production racing facts and analyst. Ta-da!
Ta-da!
Okay, Tada, let's go ahead and get the second half of the Pick 6, starting with race number 7. Here we go.
Here we go. Race 7. Race 7 is a maiden claiming race of $32,000. The purse is $22,000. These are 2-year-old fillies. She, her. Here's the field. The one horse is Heart's Fantasy at 4-1. The two horses Pebbles Be Awesome at 7-2. The three horses Ain't Afraid to Dream at 20-1. The four horse, I think that four horse has been scratched. Yes, it has. The five horse is My Captain Rose at 6-1. The six horse is Mujer de Oro at 3-1. The seven horse is Venice Vibe at 5-2. And the eight horse is Tail on Fire.
Tail on
30-1.
Tail on fire.
All right, Dennis on the Grill D. Let me step in here real quick. I'm jumping in on this one and making this my official all race. So this was my official all race, but I did come up with one horse, and this was hard to grapple between these horses, but this is what I saw. I saw that the number 5 horse, My Catherine Rose, has a dirt background of a 109. I'll have to explain that to you at a later podcast. But the dame has also has 2 winners out of 3 starts. And the sire is a 16% first-time starter, a winner. And the breeding suits today, which I like. I like the work on October 13th, that 49 and 4, that 4 at 49 and 2 coming out of the gate, and has been consistent running for the last few weeks. So the horse is ready to go. So those are my indications, and it's got a pretty decent jockey aboard. That's going to be my number 1 pick. And again, this is my old race for these 2-year-old fillies. And with that, let's go to Zach, Statman, Magic Chef Z.
Okay, I'm putting all my Pick 6 marbles is riding in this race. I got to shave it down because I got some other picks in those other races. So I had to take a number 1 horse in this race. So my number 1 pick is going to be the number 6, Merger de Ora. Horse ran out front last time and spit it out, but against these, it was at 46-1 too, almost 47. But all these horses, have ran at high odds except for the first time maidens. But the number 6 is going to be my number 1 pick. Hope the horse just gets out and never looks back. And that's my own one and only pick. Got to slim this ticket down. Let's go.
All right, well then let's head on over to Gary, hot plate.
Okay, we go. I like 3 horses in the race. Also like the 6 horses that Magic Chef's talking about there. Look down one, Venice Vibe. I think that's horse that has to be on your ticket as well. These here is just a toss up. Here we go. But my best pick, I'm gonna have to hang with the man on the grill with Catherine Rose as my best pick. First time out there, I think Catherine may do her thing. First time out, she don't have too much to beat. So let's see if she can get it done. Catherine Rose, my best pick.
And let's go to Tada.
This is my all race. Make a case for me. You can make a case for all these horses. So maybe a couple. But anyway, I'm singling number 6. Mujer de Oro, her first race, she got out and ran well, must improve. That's my pick.
Okay, and with that, let's head over to race number 8 and turn that back over to Tada.
Race 8. Race 8 is a mile on the turf. These are 3-year-olds and up. Let's see. The purse is $80,000. The stakes race. Here's the field. The one horse is Mi Hermano Ramon at 8-1. The 2 horses Mano Rose at 5-2. 3 horses Flashiest at 10-1. The 4 horses Sumter at 5-1. The 5 horses Exalted at 4-1. The 6 horses Sawar at 12-1. The 7 horses El Potente at 12-1. The 8 horses Ward C at 20-1, and the 9 horses Seal Team at 7-2. That's the field.
So here you go. Dennis on the
Every
wheel.
$10 go back.
Let me step in here real quick, and I got some editing to do. I have 2 horses in this race, but I singled the 5 horse here with Exalted. High prime number here, coming out of a nice race with that Del Mar Mile, the grade 3. I think that's going to make this horse even more solid this time around. He's got a challenger out here, which was my other pick, the 4 horse, Sumter, also ran against this race. And also, I got all 3 of these horses. War at Sea is also the 8 horse I have in the bucket here. So those are my 3. I'm favoring the 5 to make this happen this time. And like the Hernandez is up again. He didn't run the last time out. He was with Herrera. So I'm giving it to Hernandez. And with that, let's go to Zach, Magic Chef Z.
Okay, I had to go that one ski again. I only got 1 horse in this race again. I have to take this the favorite Mana Rose, just based on the last few runs, especially that the one at Santa Anita. Horse was right there on a track record, around a 99 speed rating and a 104 buyers based on the daily racing form. But I have to slim this ticket down, so I'm taking a stab right there with Man of Rose. But just want to mention too that Exhausted horse is not lost at Santa Anita. Same for Seal Team 9, the horse on the 9 horse on the outside, and then even the 7 horses is 3 out of 4 at Santa Anita. So I mean, it's a competitive field. So I had to make a judgment call, executive decision. So I put all my marbles again on the 1 pick for the number 2.
All right.
The number 2.
With that, let's go to Gary. I play G.
Yeah, we got to respect those executive decisions. You better have 2 on your ticket, okay? Bottom line, make sure 2's on your ticket if you're feeling that way about it. I have 4 horses here. If I had my chance, this would have been my second all race. There have been 3 or 4 races in here that we've all looked at and said, all race, all race, all race. So it looks like it's going to be a pretty good ticket at the end. I have Mana Rose at 2. I like Sumter. I think Sumter's got some good class. And sitting out there, man, at 5-1, you know, Mike Smith getting on here. Look at those numbers with Richard Mandela. I mean, they're just solid all across the board there. So I think you got to have Sumter on the ticket. I like Seal Team. I just don't know what Seal Team's going to do, because the only thing about Seal Team, this outside horse, he haven't ran in a while, right?
Yep.
Right? You haven't ran in a while. Are you hearing me, class? You haven't run in a while. Haven't ran since about a year. But he ended up with 2 wins. He's closing. He can run on the front. The horse is just really good. But a lot of that last race, that was a three-year-old race. So I think some of these older horses, and then I don't like the post position either. The horse is going to have to be real good to get past all of these with that post position. Okay, let's get back to it. I've made my little spiel. I'm going to put Exalted because he haven't lost. I must have to stick with the 5 horses, my best pick, Exalted. And just a real close competitive race. Those are my picks. And I will have Man of War on the ticket.
All right, it's on
Talking
you.
that track record stuff.
I am. So which one's your single? Which one is your single?
The 5, Exalted.
Okay. I like 2 horses. I like number 2, Mana Rose. Loves to win 7 races this year, and he's won 5 of them. And
Wow.
loves Santa Anita too. But my single is Seal Team. It's 3 for 3 at 1 1/8. The only concern is it's 1 1/8. I mean, it's not 1 1/8. But if there's a speed duel, I think he and Rospili will come closing in on this mile.
Fair point.
So this is my single, and I am gonna have number 2, Mana Rose, on my ticket too. Those are my picks.
All right. Well, with that, let's go to our last race of the evening and race number 9. Turn that back over to Sada.
So wonderful is the day.
All right.
9th race, 6th race. Let's see what we got going on. 6 furlongs, 9th race. It's a $50,000 claiming race. Yep. 2-year-old fillies. Purse is $31,000. Here's the field. The 1 horse is Don't Tell Tamo at 2-1. The 2 horses Musical Number at 9-2. The 3 horses Chopina, Pasadena at 12-1. The 4 horses Thirsty Destiny at 15-1. The 5 horses Princess Daddy at 4-1. 6 horses Iconic Memory at 5-2. The 7 horses Promise Me Cat at 12-1. And the 8 horses Faithful Truth at 15-1. That's the field.
All right. Dennis on the Grill D. For me to wrap this up, I went with the number 1 horse as my number 1 pick. Don't Tell Tamo.
Yeah.
This horse just ran a really great race. Dug in last race, ran well, looked strong. Has the highest last race speed rating of the field. And again, just won her debut race. I think this horse has a remarkable chance of a repeat here. And then my other pick went out here to Promise BK. Promise BK last time out stumbled, and then came back and worked at October 12th. Worked at 4 at 7 and 4, 4 at 4 and 7. Oh my goodness! Ran at 4 furlongs at 47 and 4, and then on October 4th had run 5 furlongs at 59 and 1. So this horse is definitely ready to go again. So those are going to be my 2 picks in the last part of this final pick 6. It's going to be the 1 and the 7. And with that, let's go to Zach, Magic Chef Z.
Okay, I ended up taking 3 horses here. It was a tough decision between the 1 and 2 to make my number 1 pick, but I'm going along with On the Grill. Don't Tell Tamo. That horse ran a real good race, and I like it that was done at Del Mar. That was a real tough race there. And these other races, there's a lot of horses ran at Los Alamitos race course. I'm not too, I don't put that on high alert when it comes down to that track, but I'm taking the number 1 as my number 1 pick. Now, the number 2 pick is number 2, Musical Number. Again, Los Alamitos race track. They made the horse an even money favorite, but the thing is, I like the worst coming out of Del Mar. On August 30th, the horse ran a 1 flat and 2 handling out the gate. And on September 7th, 1 flat handling out the gate. And those make me suspicious that this horse can run on this course. So that's going to be on my ticket. And the last horse I'm taking is the number 5, Princess Daddy. That one race at Santa Anita where she ran with a 1:18 and 4. The halfway mark was a 1:11 and 3. I think that's good enough to beat these with that Santa Anita run. So that's my 3rd pick. So those are my picks.
Okay, and with that, let's go to Derek, Hopley G.
All right, I like 2 horses in this race. Very interesting. Listen to you guys handicap these. I like 2 horses. I'll start off with the 4 horse, and that's Princess Daddy. I think that horse comes out of a strong race, $50,000 optional claiming race there, and then ran a good race. Not a bad race at all. And if you look back at one race where he lost the Faithful Truth, the horse hit the gate, but he was bet favored in that race. or she was bet favorite in that race. Then she came back at 30-1 and ran her decent fourth against some good company. So I like that horse there. But I'm gonna have to go with my boy Cliff with an Iconic Memory, number 6. I like Iconic Memory. I think came out, ran a bang up race over there at Los Alamitos, and just wired the field. And I think he's got a chance to do that right back. Another thing I want to say about Princess Daddy, if you look at Frizo and Hector Palma, 21 races, 43% wins. 43% wins. So he gives him some live horses. The class down, he's at 38%. So I like the numbers with Hector Palma and the combination with him and Frizo. I think that's a hot horse, Princess Daddy. So I'm going with Daddy. I'm going with Cliff. I need some help from above. Here we go.
And with that, let's finish it up with Tada.
Hey, who's your single again? Who's your single?
The 6 horse, Iconic Memory.
Okay, got it. Okay. Oops. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. All right. I have 4 horses that I like, and I just added one more. It's a big day for me. I like the number 1, Don't Tell Tamo, number 2, Musical Number, number 6, Iconic Memory. Now I'm looking at that Princess Daddy, but for sure I'm singing Thirsty Destiny. I like those last 2 races. She came out of take off those 2 turf races. She looks pretty solid to me. So that's where I'm going. And Aguilar is back. Those are my picks.
Okay.
One other thing I want to put in there before you close it out is I did like the 1 horse as well. I just didn't like the post position. I know he's going to have to get her off to that rail. And there's a lot of horses outside that got speed, so I think that could hinder her a little bit. That's why I didn't have her on my ticket.
Okay.
I like her speed.
So with that, turn it over to Tada. See what we got.
Yes. Okay. So you missed in the first race is number 2 and number 7. That's Renatus. And how about Pavel? That's a 2 and the 7. The 5th race, the 2 and the 7.
Wait. You don't have my best pick in there.
Who's your best pick?
The 5.
Oh, shoot.
Only After Midnight.
Okay, and the 5. Only After Midnight. In the 5th race. Let me double check again. Okay, here we go. The 2, Joint Venture, and number 7. Magic, you doing the are you doing the math? Okay, and number 7,
He's on mute.
Jazzy. I trust he said yes. In the 6th race, we have 3 horses that we like. The number 1, Caribbean King. Number 3, Quality Wins. And number 9, Crazy Cavalier. And then you just heard the picks from the next 3 races, which is in the 7th race, the 5 and the 6. In the 8th race, the 2, 5, and 9. And in the 9th race, the 1, 4, and 6.
Do me a favor. Give me the numbers in the 4th race.
In the 4th race is 3, 2, 5, and 7.
2, 5, and 7. And for the 5th?
2 and 7.
Okay. 18 times 18.
Ooh.
324.
324 out the door. All righty. So with that, we'd like to thank you again for tuning into our podcast. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up and send us a couple of comments. And you'll find us on YouTube. You'll find us on Facebook, SoundCloud, Instagram, and of course, mmtHorseRacing.com. Again, mmtHorseRacing.com. And a final note, MMT is an entertainment podcast and solely for entertainment value. So please play responsibly. And so again, thank you for tuning into our podcast. We're sorry for the technical difficulty earlier we had today.
Not sorry.
But just remember, we're not sorry, it just happened. Just remember to look at the whole card if you want to pick 6. If you want to get a nice pick 3, you can do that with any of our 3 picks in there. So during the last pick 6 races. So have a good day, and we look forward to seeing you. Are we at when is the Breeders' Cup? Is that a couple more weeks?
It's coming up.
Coming up, couple more
November.
weeks, right? So we're still with Santa Anita next week, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay, so we'll see you at Santa Anita next week. And Zing Baby Enterprises says we love you. And cook 'em up.
Cook 'em
Love you,
up!
love you. Cook 'em up.
Let's go!
And we are out.